play Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, well, wouldn't you know it, we done saved the Glitz Pit and managed to get ourselves another friggin' crystal star. It was all around a pretty good and eventful day, I must say. And in this part, well, I guess we're gonna go to Rogueport, throw that star up against the door, and it'll tell us where we need to go next. Oh, wait, no, it's never that simple. Instead, we've got bric-a-brac little miscellaneous hootenannies that we gotta get past. First and foremost, of course, we've always gotta talk up to the Ouija man. Yep, okay, just making sure. Just making sure that you still knew who he was. Okay. Well, I got my second piece of the marvelous compass of Plump Belly Village recently. Ooh, boy, I really got my hands dirty on that one, I'll tell you what. It was pretty wild, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. I've got nothing but time. Hey, sounds good to me, bro. Alright, tell me your riveting tale. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Once we made landfall on the Strudel continent, we made for Plump Belly Village. Once we got there, though, we immediately noticed that something was wrong. We learned from the mayor that the town was ruled by a giant snake named Hiza. He said his own daughter was going to be offered up as a sacrifice to the beast, too. So, of course, being heroic, I offered myself up to go in her steed. Brave, huh? Now, the custom was for sacrifices to be dressed as bride, so I got all dolled up, which would be at least the third instance of Luigi wearing a dress that I can think of off the top of my head. I was one hot sacrifice, bro. I looked so good, I fooled our foes and got in Hiza's lair. It was kind of rough fighting in that gown, but I managed. Chiffon really chafes, bro. I forgot that part. I finally found Hiza, and the snake had a second head on its tail. Talk about scary. Well, then how do you know the tail wasn't the head? I fainted real quick, but when I came to, I managed to distract both heads. It reared up, fangs bared to attack, and at that moment, I deftly lunged left. His gaping mouth smashed into one another, and he vanished in a cloud of smoke. How convenient. A shining plate fell down on the spot where Hiza's body had been coiled. Yes, another compass piece. I set it and pointed east to Circuit Break Island. Just as I was about to leave to the town, the mayor asked me to stay and marry his daughter. I thought about it. She was sort of cute, but we ended up sneaking off the next morning. I mean, I still have to save Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King. And when the Marvelous Compass activated this time, I heard somebody's voice. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm certain it was Princess Eclair's voice. My heart begun to race. That's when I realized it. Princess Eclair. Oh, I kinda zoned out there. So, yeah, we set sail again after ditching town. And somehow we managed to get back here to Rogueport, and here I am. Well, clearly this was before he ever met Daisy. Otherwise, that's kind of messed up, Sir Brosephine. Anyway, what's up with you, Mr. Cherry Bomb? Hi, I guess. I'm Jerry. Oh, I see what they did there! Jerry the Cherry Bomb. I'm a bomb from Plump Belly Village. Nice meeting you. Sorry I sound so down, but you would be too if you saw Luigi dressed as a bride. I'm serious, it scared me. It was honestly scarier than the giant snake thing. I feel I now have a moral duty to stop Luigi from ever dressing as a bride again. I have to protect the world from my fate. That's why I'm sticking close to this guy. Okay, well, to be fair, this is now a regular occurrence, so go ahead. Do whatever you feels right, Mr. Jerry Cherry Bomb. Alright, next on our wonderful, wonderful list of things that I would like to do is talk to Giant Mustache McGee, and he'll finally have the item that I've wanted for oh so very long, the W emblem. Oh yes, it's gonna cost one hell of a pretty penny, but I don't care. I dare say it's totally and completely worth it. And no, I don't have any interest in buying anything else. I don't know if I'll ever buy anything from you ever again, unless, yeah, actually you have more badges I can't get. So whatever, point is, let's put on that stinking thing and see what it does. It's really quite amazing and I love it so very much. The W emblem, change Mario's clothes into Wario's clothes. It's really that simple, that's all it is. Boom, they even got the buttons on the overalls correct. It's amazing. The M on his hat is blue, just like Wario's clothes. It's freaking awesome. Wario may never have made an appearance in the Paper Mario series, but I suppose this will simply have to do as is. Okay, so, next on my little, I guess, mindless tirade around Rogueport just for the sake of doing stuff, let's check out that badge shop. It's been quite the while since we've last been there, and there might be something fun in there. You never know. You never know. It's worth checking out. Hello, what's this? Execute superbly to freeze a foe into immobility. Oh, alright, I'll gladly take that thing. 1 BP? Why, that's a steal! That's a steal, it'd be. Alright, let me just slap that thing on there, and I guess I'll put these on just so I can say that I have them. There we go, fantastic! Alright, now, how about actually, I just realized I made a colossal and fatal error, but at the same time, you know what? It's okay, it's alright, we can salvage this. Just meet me at the Glitz Pit. I'll be right there. Ha ha! probably should have thought of this before I left this place. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Completely neglected something. There's actually something here we need to go and grab if we want to get one of those trouble board quest thingy out of the way. Granted, I feel like I should probably tell you that completing all the troubles in the game actually don't give you anything special, but I don't know. I just feel like doing it because I'm playing this game 100%. Point of the matter is, all you got to do is buy 2 hot dogs. Not 1, not 3, but you gotta make sure you go ahead and buy yourself 2 hot dogs. And that's it. Now you can go back to Rogueport, but remember, 2 hot dogs. That exact number. Try to remember it. I'll meet you back in Rogueport. And okay, I have returned. Haha, alright. Now that I have 2 hot dogs, we must go and acquire 2 completely different objects. Actually, no, it's the same object, but we need 2 more of something else. Trust me on this, I'm not crazy, I know what I'm doing. Go into the Pinata Parlor, whatever this place is called, I don't care. All we got to do is go over here. I mean, I guess you could play the various mini games and the like, but there you go. This lovely Boo that's dressed like a kitty cat will give us our coins back that we got from our completely unrelated trouble, which is kind of funny. And I will buy 5 of these wonderful tokens. Thank you very much. All right. And hey, remember when we found that hide-and-seek Koopa and he gave us a card? Well, I guess I'm about to involuntarily show you what that's all about. Anyway, we got the members card, which gives us the ability to play the plane game, which can get you more stuff, more tokens, which you can trade in for winnings, all that good stuff. There's actually some pretty cool stuff in here, mostly just the super appeal, but also the cake mix. We're gonna need 2 cake mixes. That's right, 2. Again, we need 2 of everything. This is important. It's like Noah's Ark. I can't carry any more items. Balderdash. That's most unfortunate. Okay, well, hang on. What on earth am I holding right now that's keeping me all from keeping this stuff? All right, hang on. I'm just gonna drink this. Actually, you know what? Goombella, here, have some lovely juice. It's been a while since you had breakfast. It seems only right. All right. Now, trade in the winnings, and I would like a 2nd bag of cake mix, please. Thank you, and goodbye. All right. So now, we've got 2 bags of cake mix, and we got 2 hot dogs. I think you can all tell where this is going a mile away. I'm sure I don't have to explain anything to you guys whatsoever. I mean, you guys are smart. You know what's up, Anyway, sup, Luigi? How you doing? All right. Okay, now, we want to go into that extraordinarily angry old lady's house who got, really upset at us for breaking her contact lens, but she's willing to cook anything and everything we give her for absolutely free. So I suppose it's a nice trade-off. Either way, we want her to cook only 1 bag of cake mix. Only 1. So basically you're gonna end up with 2 hot dogs, a piece of cake, and a bag of cake mix. Don't have both of them cooked, or there's gonna be some serious problems. You're gonna have to go back, spend more coins for the tokens, and get even more cake mix. So try not to let that sort of thing sneak up on you. Okay, so give me that lovely, I guess, mouse cake. Can't say I know for certain, can't say I care for certain. What I do know is that we're going to blow through these troubles like it isn't even something we gotta worry about. So y'all don't worry about this. I've taken all the precautions that we're gonna be able to get through this as quick as humanly possible, all lickety-split-like. Okay, let's see. I suppose, technically, this could all be done off-screen, but I choose not to! It's all being recorded for prosperity and potential hilarity. You never know when things are gonna go terribly wrong. Anyway, again, we can't do this one until we're at the Pit of 100 Trials. We can't do this until we decide we want our belt back at the Glitz Pit. I mean, we can do them right now, but I refuse to do them until, further notice. Either way, 2, this one, Merlee. I want to make a heartful cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. I have to keep my shop open, so can you find the recipe, I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toasty, yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmer's Hut beneath Rogueport. Hurry, hut! Okay, well, first of all, you rhymed hut with hut, and just because you use the different versions of the word, it's the exact same sound and is generally pretty lazy. But I suppose I'm not one to taunt or belittle one's linguist skills. I couldn't even come close to being able to rhyme that often, so there you go, I suppose. Okay, also that was an intentional stutter, I would have you know. Okay, anyway, we just gotta sneak through here. I have absolutely no idea if I've showed this off, but you guys remember way back in the original Paper Mario in, the name escapes me at the moment, but it was the 2nd chapter, Dry Desert? Dry Desert. You could find that one lady who's willing to put charms on you that can give you various benefits during fights, but it's completely random. Well, this is basically that exact same lady. She's just, different, apparently. Whatever. I really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty, heartful cake. To Petalburg you must go. Ask Toasty, all she knows. Well, alright, fine. I suppose I could super crazy edit my way through all the way back to that location. However, now that we have the super hammer, after, our adventures in the Glitz Pit, we actually have a very nifty little shortcut available to us at all times from this point onward. So I figure, hey, might as well use this opportunity to show that thing off, why don't I? With my new fancy duds. It'd be awkward if Wario was in this game, because then we'd be walking around and he'd see us wearing his style, and we'd be infringing on his style. Granted, Mario started it, and Wario just changed the color scheme, but that is highly besides the point. Okay, now, we were previously unable to destroy these extraordinarily large blocks, but no longer! And now, we can get over here, grab another Shine Sprite, which reminds me I should probably head on over to Merlin, get one of my partners upgraded, but also, smackadoo these lovely buttons. These buttons are actually little, they activate warp pipes to various places. This was also a thing in the original Paper Mario. The one on the left will take us to Boggly Woods. However, the one on the right will take us to where we are trying to get right now. I'm not entirely sure how much time I just saved by taking this pipe, but I'm going to assume it was enough to justify my actions. Regardless, we're going to move on with ourselves here and come up here. Yep, this is exactly where Toasty lives. Fantastic. Yes, hello, I'm Toasty. Did you need something? What? You want to make a heartful cake? And who asked you to, Merlee? Well, let's see. I know you need cake mix and ruin powder. Tee-hee-hee, I wonder who Merlee is making it for this time. We'll never know! She's such a colossal flirt, the tease, the vagabond. I don't know. I ran out of words to describe, I guess, women who are all about the love that, didn't cross over into an extraordinarily offensive territory. So we're just gonna have to leave it at that, I suppose. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, now, I was thinking about busting out Luigi Jr., but we're gonna have to we have to make jumps, and he can't make traditional jumps. He's still a little tiny baby Yoshi. An extraordinarily useful and amazing baby Yoshi, but still a baby, and he has a hard time lifting Mario's extraordinarily large tuchus off the ground. Can't say I blame him. Anyway, it's back to Merlee's for us. Okay. We got the pipe. Man, it's almost as if the game designers planned to give us certain abilities that allowed us to make extraordinarily better progress to various past locations. Got to appreciate that nonsense. Woo, foresight. Okay, and here we are, my lovely. So, did you find the recipe for heartful cake for little old me? Absolutely. Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course. Wow. Oh no, what shall I do? I have no cake mix. Boo-hoo. And I can't leave my shop here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is just lazy. I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt before, but come on. I hate to ask, but could you please bring me some cake mix? I'm on my knees. Alright, fine. I just preemptively managed to grab a bag of this before I came here. As if I saw the future, I did. Thank you, you're the best. You've passed my trouble test. Cannot make a cake without cake mix, right? No doubt. As you make a heartful cake, mix ruin powder, well, to make the cake mix properly bake. I'm going to make it tonight, and it will be out of sight. Then I'll charm someone right. Thanks so much to you, dear. Here's your reward here. Alright, 30 ding-dang coins. In retrospect, I spent like 15 coins buying the tokens necessary to get the cake mix. So really, that only gave me a net gain of 15 coins. And I could have done that just by beating up enemies naturally. So, yeah, I suppose if you really want to twist things around against me, that was kind of a total and complete waste of time. But I don't care. Side quests are side quests, and I like them. I like the additional dialogue. I like the thought and the effort that was put into giving you other things to do than just the main story. Come on. And I love this game so friggin' much. I want to show off everything that ever possibly has to show, you know? That's just how I does. Okay, well, now we just got one more thing. The food I want. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me? Please meet me in Petalburg. Well, by Jove, if only we could take more than one trouble at a time, we could have knocked out two with one stone. That sure would have been nice. Ah, well, as good as the designers of this game are, I suppose that's one thing that they kinda made a little whoopsie on, in my personal opinion. But hey, not every game is absolutely flawless in every single regard. And if you try and tell me that there is a game that's absolutely perfect, well, you're completely and totally wrong. Just throwing that out there. But, there are a lot of games that really come close, and by Jove, this is one of them. Alright, just a quick skip and a hop back to Petalburg, and we'll be able to knock this out, and we'll be able to move on with our crazy lives, and it'll be fantastic and wonderful. All will be right with the world, I'm sure you know. Okay, now let's see. Originally, I thought we were gonna have to look for a bomb because of Bob Ulber, but he's actually one of these guys. It's not this one specifically. It's the second one over here, who is the one looking for the certain food. So there you go, I suppose. Kind of lame of this guy to not tell you what the food is before you show up and talk to him, but I guess there you go, I suppose. Hello and good day to you. I'm Bob Ulber. You came here after hearing after hearing of my request, correct? Ah, I'm so happy. I could bloom like a crazy person. I would like to ask you to bring me a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog is what I desire. You know, basically the chopped up remnants of animals that people generally don't want to eat, except put into a casing of intestine. And now I've ruined hot dogs for you. I'm okay with this. It is said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all my life. Well, I could call up Sonic. He's all about the chili dogs. Some say they are sold in Glitzville. Please get one for me if you can. By Jove, I've already got one of those dang things. Here, have a hot dog. Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm going to go right ahead and try it. I'm going to say what I do before I do it and then do it. Munch, snack, gulp, herp. Oh, hot, 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 hot. So this is spicy. Now, this spiciness is quite interesting. It makes me crave more of it. I'm terribly sorry, but could you get me one more hot dog, please? I must have one. I would appreciate it. Well, appreciation really doesn't go too far when it comes to making the rent, but I'm a nice guy. Oh, I'm so happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this for like the 5 seconds it took you to pull another one out of your pocket, which, by the way, I guess I keep hot dogs in my pocket. I guess it's going to be covered in lint and various spare change. And apparently he doesn't seem to mind it. I shall devour it immediately. Munch, slurp, gulp, herp. Oh, my lord, it's still spicy. Spicy, spicy hotness. Now this is spicy. Oh my, that was positively delicious. Good gracious, I'm sweating with pleasure. Okay, that's a little too much information. Really didn't need to know that. I'm rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. But, by the way, and I know this is rather rude, but I'd love to chase that with a sweet. Sweets are the spice of life, you see. That's my new theory I've just now coined. You are not the first person to say that. You are a liar and a scoundrel. Either way, could you please maybe cook some cake mix and get some loose cake? Yeah, sure. You are one gluttonous plant. I'm not even entirely sure how your intestines work if you're some sort of horrible plat man. Audrey 3 all up in this place. Good gracious, I'm quite satisfied now, but I feel like I've been demanding. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was so selfish because it's such a peaceful place. I crave peace, love, and food. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, let me show my gratitude. And a dried bouquet. Beautiful flowers made by a bulbul. Replenishes 1 HP. Whoa, tongue-tied. I've been growing these dried bouquets lately. If you want more, just bring me another hot dog. You'll always be welcome here. Thank you so much. All right, so it only restores 1 HP, so you might immediately think, oh wow, that is a colossal waste of time. Why would you do that? Well, actually, the dried bouquet is actually an extraordinarily useful item, all things considered. You have to use it in crafting, basically. Later in the game, I think Zesty will be able to use 2 ingredients to cook things instead of just 1. And the dried bouquet is actually a key ingredient in a lot of the more important and extraordinarily useful items that she can make for you. So, actually, unlike the other one, this was actually really beneficial and kind of helps things out. And like I said, I will show off all of those various recipes and the like at one point in time, perhaps after the main story, as a bonus video, perhaps. Either way, that takes care of the 2 problems we can take care of right now, so we might as well siggity slide our way on over to the 1,000-year door, throw that star up against the wall, and see what kind of craziness happens now. I realize it's the gold crystal star, but it really looks bronze or copper to me. Yeah, see? It's copper! It's copper, see? Meh. The 1,000-year door sure has a affinity for the overdramatic. I mean, really, all you're doing is marking a map. It's really not that extravagant. Then again, I guess it is a pop-up map, so there you go. Ah, yes! It's time for the obligatory horror level! Ooh. Although this is actually an extraordinarily awesome chapter, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, I'll complain about things, but, that's just because I'm a nitpicky loser. Habba-dee-yop! There's the 4th crystal star. We're going to have to show Professor Frankly again. It's okay, we have to let him... Oh, wait, it's okay. We have to let him know what Princess Peach wrote in her email anyway. Sorry, I'm running off sentences, you see. Not good at it. Oh yeah, we have to tell them about the whole world domination plot. Can't believe I actually forgot about that. Say what? What? The group that kidnapped Princess Peach is bent on total world conquest. It sure sounds like it. That must be why they need a legendary treasure, huh? This doesn't bode well. The situation has gotten far more serious than I thought. Let me bring you up to speed. I've been researching just what this treasure could be. One book I came across held to what I thought was a preposterous theory. This book claimed that the treasure was an actuality, the Great Cataclysm, the very cataclysm that 1,000 years ago sank the town underground. Wait a sec, so they want to use that cataclysm's power to take over the world? Well, that sounds absolutely foolproof. I mean, since when is being able to take over, a force of nature? Go ahead and keep trying this. It's, they're just spelling their own doom. We should probably just hand these things over to them, without remorse. Now that things have come up to this, we mustn't let them near the legendary treasure. That's all that matters, because if they do get it, then once again this town, no, the entire world could be destroyed. I mean, the town was only destroyed last time, so I don't know why I'm jumping to that conclusion, but we must always jump to the worst possible conclusions. Oh my gosh, Professor, then we gotta get to the next crystal star right away. According to the map, it appears the next crystal star is in Twilight Town. Oh, snap, the references I can make. Do I go with the ponies? Do I go with Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. Those are the only two I have to choose from, so I don't know. Picture of a pony with a keyblade. Go! All right. Twilight Town? To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the place myself. Oh, run off sentences! Commas. Only rumors. I have heard that, as the name implies, it's perpetually dim and eerie there. Wait just a moment. Let me saunter on over here, grab a book, put it on my table, open it up, flip through the pages. Aha! There appears to be a pipe to Twilight Town somewhere here in Roadport. I do believe it's somewhere underneath the west part of town. Yes, definitely. If you get stuck for any reason, just come back and see me, okay? Beneath the west part of town. Gotcha, we're on it. Thanks, Professor. Woo, all right, Mario, let's do it. I'm all for another exciting chapter in our Maddie adventure, although I do suppose I should... Okay, got myself an email. Hello. What's all this about? Is it something interesting or stupid? We're about to find out. Oh, it's from Koopy. Dear Mario and Koops, I hope you two are doing okay. I know you never gave me your email address, but I just guess I stole it from the internet. Who even knows anymore? I have to admit, with Coop gone, I haven't been doing very well. I get lonely, and I go into Koop's house, and I smell that Coop smell. I guess it's your cologne or whatever, but it makes me so sad. I've gotten used to your smell, Koops. Oh, and the thing your dad, Kooply, has his own smell, and it's weird. I think maybe it's the smell of Hooktail's gut. That's disgusting. Now I grossed myself out. Oh, and since he's gonna be my dad too someday, I'd better get used to that smell, huh? Oh, what am I writing? I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, I'm sending this anyway. Hee. Love Koopy. Alright, Koops, just throwing this out to you. Your girlfriend's just a teeny tiny itty bitty little insignificantly, totally not worth being concerned about creepy. Just throwing that out there. You never know. Okay, anyway, might as well get this upgrade thing out of the way while we can. Might as well upgrade Luigi Jr. to he gets the mini egg to make enemies tiny. Status ailments ahoy! Alright, and once again, for good measure, Shazibby! Shazubi! Zooby dooby doo, where be you? We got some wiggity stuff to do now. Ruby dooby doo, where be you at? Seriously, bro, we need your help right now. Okay, that was the rejected version of the theme song. Then you may go. All right, there you go, Luigi Jr. Enjoy your new abilities. I'm sure I'll show them off at some vague point in the future. At the very least, I'll fully intend to do so, only to ultimately forget and have someone in the comments throw something at me. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, so now we just gotta make a little old mad dash on over to the west side of town, go into the to the sewers as you typically do, and figure out all that we got to do. Ain't gonna be no problem whatsoever. I mean, granted, I know fully well that there's gonna be a problem here, but we can't actually solve the problem until we go and try and actually do this. So that's something, I guess. All right, Luigi Jr. Probably shouldn't have put you away for a second there. Fantastic. Hit this. Our hammer isn't good enough to break that. That is lame and stupid, and I hate it. There's a star piece over there. I guess I might as well go ahead and try and grab it. I mean, hey-ho. Why the blippity-blop not? Alright, just gotta get some classic wonderful old platforming skills going on here. Granted, I have never successfully defeated the original Super Mario Bros, but, hey, you know, I've still got that platforming mojo hojo thing going down. Alright, and I just took my own professional little old shortcut. Ain't that just about a big old pile of awesome? Anyway, here we are, the pipe to Twilight Town. I'm sure absolutely nothing terrible will go down once I try to go through this. Let's try. And, surprise to no one, it did not work. The pipe rejected you. Okay, so that just happened. And now, guess what? We gotta go all the flip-flopping way back to Professor Frankly, get attacked by some sort of stupid creature. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's extraordinarily long curtain call. That's a little weird. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt my everything. And we got an enemy here. Was not expecting to have to use a catalog thing all up in this episode, but, okay, I suppose. Might as well, since we're here and whatnot. Give me the lowdown hoedown there, Goombella. Alright, that's a Spinia with spikes on its head. It looks meaner, too. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0, so sort of the same as a Spinia. You gotta watch out for the spikes on its head, but otherwise just wail on it. I gotta be honest, though, the way that thing spins makes me want to yak. Okay, well, that's a little gross, but I appreciate the, color commentary, I suppose. Alright. Now, we gotta be super duper careful about this, because I know for a fact there's at least 2 of these orange dudes running around here. And I've wasted enough time with inane shenanigans for one video. So, no! Okay, well, apparently, I'm awful. Friggin' Spinia used a friggin' sleepy sheep on me. Both my characters passed out, and I was stuck there for like 6 minutes. That was all around just pretty much the worst. Glad I cut that out. Okay, well. Back into my ever-expanding waistline. Goombella pops back out. And, of course, we talk to Frankly about what the dealio just went down. Professor, we found the pipe that leads to Twilight Town, but it totally didn't work. It just pushes you right back out. We can't get through. What? You can't get through the pipe, you say? How odd. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea of what you should do. I'm always forgetting these accents. And now he has the foggiest idea. Oh, of course. I've heard that a fellow from Twilight Town lives here in Rogueport. If anybody knows how to get through the pipe, it'll be him. His name was, dang, what was it? Yes, the lover of dark places, Darkly. Yes, his mother was very creative when he came up with that one. I've seen him loitering around here in this part of town in the past. Look for Darkly. And look for Darkly we will in the next part. Kinda sorry, you know, every now and again at the beginning of every chapter, or right before the beginning of every chapter, I do like to fill up some side quests, and hey, at least we got these wicked sweet Wario clothes all up in here. In the next part, intrigue, excitement, and a brand new adventure. Hopefully you'll be there, and I'll see you all then.